One of the biggest challenges a solo will face is simply keeping up with the competition, but Rust has a funny way of creating little shortcuts that we can take advantage of. It doesn't always have to be a crazy snowball or a slow grind. With a foolproof plan in mind, I jumped off the beach excited and got to work. Now my first goal was to get to Outpost as soon as possible, and I wasn't just doing this for a prim kit. See, I was collecting sulfur because I joined the server a few days late, and so what that means is that player shops were going to be stocked. Zergs love to buy sulfur, and they'll happily sell an insane amount of guns for super cheap. I knew if I wanted to keep up with the rest of the server, I was going to have to take advantage of this. Obviously I need more stuff, but let's go ahead and break down what we got. Thompson for 800? No. Nope. As I searched around the map desperately, I quickly realized that all the shops were either not reachable by drone or sold out, except for one. 150. Perfect quality. We'll get that guy. We'll get a little bit of ammo, get some food, get a base. Now we're gonna take 1,500 stone, get 5,000 wood. I'll change the skin on them. Yeah, for 6. There we go. I got one more. Ah! I'm not even testing my luck on that last one, bro. No way. Go right about there. Be good. While I was out gathering some resources, I come across the 2-man. Now I knew trying to take on both of them at the same time head on would be a bad idea, so I waited until the perfect time to strike. Now, thankfully before this I had accidentally muted my mic, and I say thankfully because I was absolutely geeking at this point. I now had 4 guns to my name within the first hour and a half of playing, 3 of which being very powerful tier 2 weapons, so of course I was in a hurry to get them home. I started to roam with one of my P2s and I quickly noticed this guy sitting on top of his base above Outpost. So, you know I had to give him that treatment.
You better run, Squirmy.
Right there, bro. Oh yeah? That's so funny. So I decided to take the outpost thing just a step further, and instead of grinding all the materials to get a tier 2, I decided to farm sulfur for less than 5 minutes and get one that way. Right. It's like that, we got a tier 2 before we even got stone walls, bruh. What is going on? Alright, we got furnace cooking. Let's go get some stone. My frame rate is so chopped. I think my GPU is kind of sucking on me a little bit here. By kind, I mean it's really sucking. Oh, they're sending. They got two. They were sitting right outside my base. I hope they don't realize that's mine and freaking raid me. And with how active this area is, I feel like it'd be better to counter than just to try to take it at the moment. Okay. Who is that? Olifin? Okay. That was that same guy, I believe. Yep. Where's he coming from? Spare hatchet, spare P2 again. Dude, I'm just kind of collecting, bro. Oh, that sucks. That boy just wanted to build. There you are. There's a headshot. Not dead from that. There he goes. One more thing. Let's make this cozy. Worth the investment. I don't know why I waited so long for this. Probably because I was just like locked in, but it's not so bad when you're fighting on even ground, gun versus gun. It's insanely easy to get them, as you saw. All it takes is a couple of moments, farm a little bit of sulfur, and you're good to go. Definitely makes the entire experience much more enjoyable when you actually stand a chance. If you made it to this point, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I have a message to share for those of you who are interested. Verse of the day, let's go. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. This verse reminds us that God's wisdom is far greater than our own, and we should trust Him to guide our paths. You don't have to rely solely on your own understanding. See, the fact of the matter is, He knows everything past, present, and future, and all we know is the present. He knows what's best for us, and He has a plan for our entire lives, each and every one of us. If you're ever feeling lost or hopeless, or you want to quit, say you're grinding towards something great, just talk to Him, ask for guidance, and He will light your way. Trust in the Father, and He will always provide. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.